Guitar Sessions. Today we are looking at the vamp and we're putting it under the microscope. So what a vamp is a short repeated musical figure. Different styles of music use it different ways. It is really good for rhythm sectioning. It's really good for rock riffs. It's really good as a backdrop to solo over top of. And we're going to discuss all that. Today what we're going to focus on is kind of like the John Lee Hooker style, what I would consider the John Lee Hooker style, and in the key of E minor. And it's like, we'll start with the one chord vamp. So when I have a one chord vamp, notice it's repetitive. The idea of a vamp is, that's what the rhythm section would do. The idea of the vamp is soloists and singers can do whatever they want over top of it. And the rhythm section is just playing that. That is a vamp. That is what a vamp is. Okay, so now this is different than like in the blues. We're not just playing the 12-bar blues form. This is going to be a one chord kind of vamp. And we're not going through a cycle of 12-bar. So what I want to do is I want to play a few variations of that to get you thinking in terms of this, and I want you to see what I'm doing, because I know that it's the vamp is as much of a visual thing. It's like you want to see what I'm doing. So anyway, with that said, we got a drum beat. So I'm going to keep it simple. That's a vamp. Now, I could see a couple things happening here. So first thing, kind of like a Chicago blues version of like Voodoo Child. Now, that is like, we'll just call that the bass riff. Now what we can also do there, that's kind of a Green Onions vamp, which is two chord vamp. So with that said, what kind of variations can we can apply that? Clipping those top two strings. Now we can also throw all kinds of variations in on that. So when anything that is blues related, we want to be able to vary it up. I also want to include in my variations that A sharp or B flat. These are all just ideas, so that little variation which is like an ending kind. Measure 4 kind of thing. So now, if I was to solo over top of this, or really think about melody in conjunction with it, the main scales that we want to be checking out. So is that E minor pentatonic scale. And also the extended, that little lick there, that is where the John Lee Hooker, that little boom boom, that's where that comes from. Throwing trills in there, that's another. So there we are. So variation. So for future reference, this is what we call the house pattern. So, the vamp. Now, in other styles of music, and vamps can occur in every style of music there is. Okay, so you have rock vamps, you have metal vamps, you have reggae vamps, you have jazz vamps. All kinds of different styles. Every style, really. We can. These are backdrops for which we can work on our improvisation as well. Where the melody and the chords and all that and the groove come together. One big thing that I want you to work on, in addition to this, when you're playing with a drum, and I suggest playing with a drum machine, become one with that shuffle pattern. Because when I'm playing my vamp, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So you're throwing that strumming pattern in with it. So that makes it a part of a really cool groove that is much more than just something that you can write out in tablature. That pulse needs to be with it. So anyway, this is Rod, Boomer Guitar Sessions. This is the first in a series of we're talking about musical vamps and how we can put it into our playing in different styles of music. And hope you got a lot out of this, and like and subscribe and share with 50 of your closest friends. And I appreciate you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Hi, this is Rod from Boomer Guitar Sessions. I personally wanted to thank you for being part of our community. If you like what we're doing here and you want to see more of it, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And this helps me spread my musical messages to all over the world. Thank you. I appreciate you. And always remember, you can do this.